Yo, 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 what's up? Welcome to another episode of Around the Reef. Guys, on today's episode, we're talking baseball, people. Specifically, the Dodgers, my favorite team, signing this Japanese phenom named Roki Sasaki. And you may be asking yourself, Andrew, first off, why are you wearing a cowboy hat? And second off, who is Roki Sasaki? Well, let me tell you, he is the greatest pitcher you've never heard of. Okay, he is obviously from Japan. He played in Japan. And let me just put it this way. If he was a total free agent, he would have signed for probably $200 to $300 million. But instead, because he's considered an amateur with the rules or whatever, he's only allowed to sign for like 7 million per season. So theoretically, like any team could get him. But he chose the Dodgers. I mean, come on. I mean, they got Shohei, they got Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I mean, we just got everybody. You know, if you're like a young Japanese player, it's like, who do you want to play for? How about the team that's got my hero Shohei Ohtani on their team? Okay, so guys, this is a huge deal, okay? The Dodgers were already having an insane off season, and now this just like took it to the next level. I think this just guarantees championship. Okay, this is a guaranteed World Series back to back, and honestly, we're just gonna win the World Series like indefinitely, okay? And I would like to take this time to address an issue that has been popping up because my team is doing so good. We're just like kind of running laps around every other team in the league. And people are asking, is this good for baseball? Is it good that, you know, one of the best young pitching prospects just signed with the team that is already kind of heads and tails above everybody else? And let me tell you something. Yes, this is great for baseball, people. Come on, this is great. Okay, allow me to explain why it's great. Okay, because people want to see dynasties. Okay, this is just like a theory of mine, but people love dynasties. They document eras, you know, like the Dodgers, you either love them, like me, or you hate them. But the sport needs these sort of like Death Star type teams that everybody either loves or hates that are so polarizing. Okay, this is kind of why like NBA is not as exciting, is because like nobody really like hates one team. There's too much parity in the league. I like when there's just like must-see TV. Okay, so this is great for baseball. And it's obviously great if you're a Dodger fan. And if you're not a Dodger fan, you know, at least you have a team you can root against now. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about the Dodgers signing Roki Sasaki. You know, how many games are we going to win this year? My guess, I'm not even kidding, we're going to win 120 games this year. I think we're easily going to win the World Series. And frankly, this is the greatest baseball team that's ever been assembled. You know, the only other team that comes close is the 1927 Murderers Row New York Yankees. And the reason I would put this Dodger team above Murderers Row is because we have pitching. We have legitimately 5 number one pitchers, like 5 aces on the Dodgers. Okay, if you put any one of the 5 starters on other teams, they would all be the other team's best pitcher. Okay, so the Dodgers really just, we have the pitching, and then we also have, you know, what I count like arguably 5 Hall of Fame hitters on the team as well. You know, you got Shohei, Hall of Famer, and they're all in their prime, by the way. Mookie Betts, Hall of Famer in his prime. Freddie Freeman, Hall of Famer, I would argue, in his prime because he won the World Series MVP this year. He's in his prime. But then you got guys like, you know, Teoscar Hernandez. You know, he's in his prime, okay? You got Will Smith, the catcher. He's in his prime. You got Max Muncy. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's good, he sees pitches, he's a good hitter, and then you got like dudes like Tommy Edman. I mean, look, this team is just stacked. So I don't know what to say other than I can't wait for baseball season to start, and I can't wait to catch you guys another time on Around the Reef.
Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.